Prince Jho Low went to Harrow, one of England's most prestigious private schools. Low was born in Malaysia, and his family has had a long and prosperous history. While not a billionaire himself, Low's father made sure that Low could live a lavish lifestyle, owning several luxury cars and homes worldwide. To maintain his lavish lifestyle, he lied about his wealth. Low was fascinated by his friend's story. He couldn't believe that there were so many loopholes that anyone could exploit. If his friend had gotten rich using them, why shouldn't he? He learned to scam like the rest of his peers, and it was even influenced by his father, Larry. Larry tried to teach his son that climbing the social ladder was all about networking, but Jho Low was lazy and an awkward conversationalist at best. So he played the part by blowing lots of cash, gambling, and sipping drinks making small talk, but he wasn't the social guru his father was. Instead, he managed to make a few tight friendships with just the right people. When Ateba and Low met for the first time, they could not have been more different. One was an influential diplomat with ambitions to be a statesman. The other was a brash young broker with his sights set on the top. But despite their many differences, the two men were united by a common cause, getting rich through devious means. Low learned a lot from Ateba that would later translate to him becoming very wealthy by nefarious means. Low made a deal that would have elevated him to the ranks he wanted. But instead, he gave the credit to Najib Razak. When Razak didn't immediately laud him, he was angry and decided never to make that mistake again. However, it later paid off when Malaysia changed in fortune and elected Razak to be prime minister. They had a necessary and robust quid pro quo relationship that benefited both of them, and that is how Low pulled off the biggest heist. Much like Ocean's 11 movies, Low pulled some moves to get Najib Razak to believe he had found the perfect investment for Malaysia. He hired a yacht, got his minor royal friend to play a prince of Turkey, then invited Najib to come along for a ride. They took him for a ride all right. They convinced him of an investment opportunity called Saudi Petro that would put Malaysia on the map of petro resources. Najib readily agreed and signed over billions of dollars. However, the company was a shell, and Low had just pulled the biggest heist of his life. Najib's vanity led to his errors. Even though Low was working legitimately as the head of the 1MBD appointed by Najib, his name was nowhere on any paperwork because Najib wanted all the credit for himself.